Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith, and welcome to my review of the new film, Donald Cried. This film is written by, directed by, and stars Chris Avedizian. I don't know if he gets 3 paychecks, but I'd love to ask him. This film depicts the story of Donald. And Donald, played extremely well by Avedizian, is a very interesting character in that he has no filter. When I first saw the character, I thought to myself, this is somewhat of a North Americanized Borat. He says things that you probably shouldn't say in a public environment. He does things that you shouldn't do in a public environment, but he just does them. All of a sudden, his childhood friend Peter shows up. Now, Peter, what are you doing here? You went off to make it in the big city. Well, Peter's back dealing with the fact that his grandmother passed away and he has to look after her affairs. Unfortunately for him, Peter loses his wallet, which puts him in a position that he needs to reach out to Donald. Now, they used to be friends, and for certain reasons, they haven't remained close. One of the aspects of this movie that I found really interesting was, here we're dealing with a movie that clearly doesn't have a huge budget, but the writing and the character development in this movie is very good. The first part of this movie, you're thinking to yourself, okay, this Donald guy is nuts, but as the movie goes on, you start to understand that he's very much a product of his own environment. Chris Avedizian, for his first directorial effort, has really done a great job with this film. This is the type of movie that I believe can definitely go on to achieve cult film status with other great movies like Napoleon Dynamite and Clerks. I was very impressed with how he handled this film. And I also thought it was great that his co-star in the movie was also one of his co-writers, so that's a pretty good deal. Hey, you want to write a movie with me? Sure. Hey, you want to star in it with me? Sure. Hey, you want to work craft services with me? Sure. Who says you need to have a great budget to make a film successful? You don't. We saw it last year with Moonlight winning Best Picture, and we're seeing it with this crop of wonderful films that have started off 2017. And I want to add Donald Cried to that list. Check it out. I know it's playing in limited release right now, but if it comes to your market, you definitely want to see it. I give this movie a B+. And again, I thought it was very good, and I'd love to know what you think. I would love for you to get a hold of me. How do you do that? Glad you asked. CFL_fan on Twitter, Facebook.com/WittyWhittier, and WittyWhittier.com. Thank you so much for checking this out. My name is Keith, and I'll see you at the movies.